about continuing your success, taking everything that you've learned throughout this whole program and applying it to your everyday life while we don't have this program, basically. So your learning outcomes today hopefully will be how to continue your success, provide strategies on applying the tools that you've learned here, and provide monitor behavior and attitudes for relapse prevention. So, would anyone like to read the top quote for me? Anyone at all? Don't? Okay. Alicia.
Obesity is a chronic relapsing disease.
And what does that mean to you?
Okay, so it's a disease where, I mean, to me, if you don't take the steps the precautions to avoid that, it's very easy to get back on track to obesity.
Good, thank you for sharing. So what I kind of wanted to do was just break down this sentence. Obesity is a condition of being overweight. Keyword condition, it does not have to be permanent. Chronic is long-term, not short-term but long-term, something that you're going to deal with for a long period of time. Relapsing is reoccurring, something that's going to reoccur over and over again. And then diseases is a condition that can affect specific parts of our bodies with specific symptoms and signs. So obesity, which is a condition of being, can affect us long-term over and over again by affecting specific parts of our bodies by different symptoms, different signs, and this can reoccur and reoccur if you don't take the steps to get out of that condition of obesity. So when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. Why does anyone start anything? And this can be applied to not only weight loss, but to every aspect of your life. To starting a hobby or a sport or weight loss like we're talking about today. So what does weight loss success look like? Does anyone want to share what they think weight loss success looks like? Desiree, what does weight loss success look like to you?
I think an increase in your mood. You're happier.
Yeah.
All the time.
Pun intended, happy. Anyone else?
Maybe improvement in self-esteem.
Self-esteem, thank you, Mary Grace. Anybody else?
It looks like a new wardrobe.
Excuse me?
A new wardrobe. A new wardrobe.
A new wardrobe, awesome. We love to shop, right? Thank you. Next one. Okay, what are some of the successes that you've experienced? Has anyone experienced successes in here? Whether it's a new wardrobe.
I've been working with weights and it helps my muscle tone, therefore, I've been able to do more cardio because
Awesome.
my knee and my hip
Yeah,
don't
so
hurt
it's
as much.
awesome. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else has experienced some successes? Oh. Okay, so perhaps throughout this program you've experienced a weight loss of 5 to 10%, if not more. That's great. As well as less fatigue. Maybe you have more energy throughout the day. Your clothes fit better, or you have got a new outfit, maybe a smaller size. That's always nice. Better sleep, better sex, less visits to the ER, as well as less risk for diseases including diabetes, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, so on and so on. So, question, is a relapse inevitable when trying to lose weight? What do you guys think?
No.
No, it's not. It's not inevitable. Is anything inevitable? No, it's not. The thing, I think the most important take-home message is what are you going to do when you relapse? What is your choice? To give up and just go on throughout your day, or pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on keeping on. So, plan strategies for dealing with the unforeseen. So, who likes vacation? I know I do. We're about to get one really soon here. So on vacation, as we all know, it's difficult to stick to a diet or to a workout regimen. It's really difficult. So if you know that you're going to go on vacation, like plan ahead. Think in your head, what can I do or what can I take with me on this vacation in order to maintain my workout regimens or my diet plan? Health change. If you're sick, for instance, if you have the flu and you know that you're going to be in bed all day and you're not going to eat something, we also know that not eating is not healthy also. So think ahead, or maybe you can ask a friend or ask a family member to help you with some of those things. Summer barbecues. I know we barbecue at my house all the time, and I love summer barbecues. However, sometimes the food is massive and it's out there and we walk by, or we're having a couple drinks, and you tend to forget what you've eaten. So those can be tricky. So plan ahead, or remember those tools that we talked to you about, portion controls, the tennis ball, and the what's the smaller one? Golf ball. I don't remember. And just using your hands. So remember portion sizes when dealing with barbecues. I got this. You are your best motivator. We have the strength within ourselves. So telling yourself, I got this, that you can do it, it's going to give you a lot of motivation to continue on with your success. Loss of support system. Sometimes we have a gym buddy, or we have someone who's doing the diet with us and they fall off the bandwagon. That does not mean that you have to fall off either. You can be equally as successful on your own than having a partner to do it with. So remember, you're making a lifelong change. Hopefully none of you have set a goal to maintain your weight just for this 12-week program. That would not be a good thing. It's a lifelong change. It's a lifelong change. It's something that you're going to implement. It's not a diet. It's not a conditional thing. It's something that you want to implement forever and be able to adapt to, and never feel that you're cutting yourself short, or just not lost for words. Excuse me. Okay, let's move on. It's more than a 12-week program. Think about about the next 6 months. What can you do to stay on track? Implements or things that you've learned here. What can you implement into your life in the next 6 months, or even 3 months, when we're not going to be here every Friday learning new strategies? Practice mindfulness. A few weeks, maybe a month ago, we had a whole presentation on mindful eating. Being conscious of what you're putting into your body. I know when we get really hungry, we tend to just put stuff in our mouths and not know what it is and how many calories it is, or even how much we put in our bodies. So really being mindful of what we're eating and what we're consuming. And staying motivated. Going back to the previous slide, remembering why you started this. Why was this important to you? I know right now I really want to eat that slice of cheesecake, but I know it may not be good for me. So really remembering why you started this whole process, and tell yourself that. If you have to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself why you're doing this, that may help you. So stick to a routine. Make your program work for you. If the only way you can work out is to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, when it's a bit extreme, and work out before work, before you have to take the kids to school, before you have to be at work, that may be something you have to do so that you can get that workout and that weightlifting in that helps you in other aspects of your life. Find a routine, find something that works for you, that you're comfortable with, and stick to it. So one thing to keep in mind is walking. If you do 1 brisk mile walk, you can cut 100 calories. And 1 calorie is that 1 extra slice of bread. Last week, Jacqueline had mentioned a few other techniques, or mentioned the same thing. 100 calories can lead to 10-pound weight gain a year. So just be mindful of that. That 1 extra slice of bread can make a big difference.
Or those little 100 snack packs that you think,
Those
oh, they're
100
so
snack
good,
packs.
they're only 100.
They're
You
only
take
100,
that
right?
extra
I
every
agree
day.
today, They're only 100 calories. Yeah, exactly. Get a pedometer. Does anyone in here have a pedometer or count steps? You do? What kind of pedometer do you have?
It's the Fitbit.
Oh, cool. I'm not.
It syncs with my phone. It's really cool.
Nice. So you get distance, you get everything on there.
Yes.
Probably.
It even tells me calories, steps. It tells me how many steps
How much
I
you're
go
burning?
down, and yeah, how many calories I'm burning. Cool.
And you wear it every day.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. And you also have one?
Yeah, but I don't use it.
You don't. So don't get a pedometer. Or get one and don't use it. No, they're really helpful, as she mentioned. 5,000 steps can equal 2.5 miles. 10,000 steps, 5 miles, and so on and so forth. So if you count every day, you can do the math and see how much you're walking every day. And like the previous slide said, 1 brisk mile can equal 100 calories burned. So pack healthy snacks. Utilize your resources. If in your office you have a refrigerator, utilize that. You're able to bring refrigerated foods and store them and you know they're not going to go bad. If you don't, packing snacks like trail mix or apples or bananas, things that are wrapped that are not going to go bad. And snacks are not meals. Snacks are snacks. They're small meals to carry you from one meal to another. So keep that in mind. Use fruits, vegetables, nuts, yogurts. These are a few things that I just mentioned that you can carry you from meal to meal. So a few more tips. When grocery shopping, read the labels. Be aware of the fat content, of the sodium content, of all those contents on the food labels so that you know what you're putting into your body. As well as the portion size. A bottle of iced tea is this big, but I believe like those Arizona teas that are $1, there's 3 servings in there. So you're not getting the 45 calories from the light one, you're almost getting 150 calories. So be aware of that as well. Portion control, use an 8-inch plate. Jacqueline mentioned last week that plates have gotten so much bigger over the years. And so the same serving of food on a plate this big, you're gonna think you're not getting anything, but the same serving of food on an 8-inch plate, you're getting an entire plate worth of food. So be aware of that and maybe go home and look at your own dishes and evaluate your own plates or salad plates, dinner plates, and maybe set some of those to the side and use the smaller ones so that you think that you're getting enough food. So think before you drink. Liquid calories. I know I am a victim, yes, at this one. We often don't think of liquids as calories. We only count food. We think of food as calories. We don't remember how many calories was in that iced coffee from
Skinny.
Oh, Skinny, that Skinny latte from Starbucks. We often disregard them because they're quick, they go down easily. So be aware, at Starbucks, you can go online and punch in any of your drinks and it'll give you the calories. You can tailor it to whatever milk you get, how many pumps, everything. It's a great tool. So be aware of those drinks and look at the nutrition facts and see how many servings, calories, sugar, sodium come along with that drink. So eat at a table whenever possible. I know it's difficult when you go to parties and there's a buffet style table lined up and you're walking by and you eat 5 chips, you walk by again, you eat 10 chips, and then the 3rd, 4th time you don't remember how many chips you've eaten. So at the end of the night, you have no idea how much you've eaten or how many calories you've eaten. So when you sit down at a table, you're able to see your plate as a full, hopefully an 8-inch plate, and really take in and remember, okay, I had about a 4-ounce slice of meat, I had half of my plate vegetables, and I had a small portion of carbohydrate or mashed potatoes or rice or whatever it may be. So sitting down and goes along with being mindful of what you can eat or what you are eating. So make fruits and vegetables the most highly anticipated foods. We always stress fruits and vegetables, but they really are a great thing for you. You should really try to incorporate them in your diet. And as my plate shows, half of your plate should be filled with fruits and vegetables. So keep that in mind. And also our phones have a bunch of amazing apps. I know there's Calorie King that you can punch in whatever food you're eating and it'll give you the whole nutrition facts label on it. There's, excuse me? MyFitnessPal, where I think it tracks everything you've eaten and it'll give you your calorie count for the whole day, which is really nice. So utilize those resources that we have. You have a smartphone or even you can jump on a computer. So use the knowledge that you've gained here in this 12-week program. There's some of you that have been here since last semester, so you have possibly a little bit more knowledge. So utilizing all the tools and strategies that we've provided for you and apply those to your life. Apply those to your everyday and continue it throughout the summer. Can anyone, just when I say thin it to win it, does something jump out to them that they've learned? Anyone? No one's learned anything?
No, the portion control is the biggest thing, I think, for me.
That's what sticks out to you. Have you become more mindful
Yeah,
of that?
you know, you're not just piling it on, you go, okay, is 30 cut really?
Really? Yeah.
That day was like,
Oh, that day. But now you're mindful of that, and so when you serve yourself, you're a little bit more mindful, and you're not just, I like this, I like this, I like this.
well, I'm gonna try to picture, the whole plate of half vegetables and
That's
half,
good.
a quarter meat and a quarter pasta.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else learn anything this semester or last semester? Okay. We'll just move on. So now, if you can break up with your student counselor, I want you to just talk about some of the successes that you've had and some of the strategies that you've implemented in your own life, as well as strategies that you can implement maybe this summer going forward to help you continue on your weight loss